Hey, what's up guys? It's Shaky. Obviously guys, you guys might know I got my Titteragons and I have a backup Dandelion, so I'm pretty much ready to go for the 270 AP grind. Now obviously a lot of the community right now is up in arms. We hate these changes, the pay to win changes, right? A lot of us are just disliking it. I dislike it too quite a bit, but before we get into anything, I just want to let you guys know, everything I say here is my opinion, and you guys don't have to agree with it, and what I say shouldn't affect what you guys or how you guys feel about the game or the changes, okay? Everything I say, just take it with a grain of salt. You know, it is what it is, right? But a lot of you guys have been asking, so I wanted to share my opinion. First and foremost, I want to get out of the way. A lot of people have been asking me if I'm quitting. I think this is because I made a comment on Lighthouse's video about how I feel with the pay-to-win changes. And for the most part, I think that accurately does depict the way I feel with the game, personally. Right, so with the pay-to-win, players can now sell 555 mil worth of costumes a week to the market, and they can extract 200 Cronstones plus Valks per costume. Now, I came from a pay-to-win game. I came from ArcAge, and ArcAge is a dead game primarily because of the pay-to-win. Now, playing both ArcAge and Black Desert, and being competitive in both, I see two things in both games that really scare me right now, okay? Number one is the pay-to-win. Number two is gear, okay? Now, gear in ArcAge was everything. If you were low gear score, you were irrelevant. I think right now for BDO, it's just starting to sink in. Once you hit 250 AP in Black Desert, each 3 to 4 AP threshold you gain hidden AP. Plenty of hidden AP. And the higher your renown goes, you get extra DR. And it scales harder, and harder. So it's really bad for endgame. Now, at the endgame level of Black Desert, if one player is 253 AP, and if the other player is 262, for example, the 262 AP player, if both of those players SA trade, the 262 AP player right now will nearly one-shot the other guy through an SA. I think at endgame right now, Black Desert, in its current state, doesn't take skill because of renown score. The game is gear based now, and with the pay to win, it infinitely makes that a lot worse because they want players to swipe to have more gear so you have an advantage. That's most likely the reason why they do not want to move renown score. A lot of the counter argument people are bringing up with the pay to win is it's really expensive. So if people want to spend their money, go for it. True. But like I said, as somebody coming from ArcAge, it's not about how expensive it is. You are going to see a lot of pay-to-win players that swipe their asses off. A lot of money. And then for no reason, they're better than you. They can just one-shot you. I've seen it in ArcAge. It's going to happen in BDO. It's already happening. According to Reddit, EU has already seen like 30 to 40 pens. NA, I would assume, is around the same area. Look, just to be honest with you. So, obviously it's a big problem. Now, for BDO, we're going to see in the next few months if this game is going to make it or not, right? I think that's safe to say. Now, has BDO been getting better? Have they been making changes that have made the game better? In my opinion, I'd like to say no. Obviously, pay to win is a big step back for a lot of players. For me as well, it's a big step back. Group content. We've been asking for group content since release. We've been asking for dungeons. We've been asking for more mini bosses to kill. Something. More gatekeepers. Raids. Something that we can do with our friends. Because currently in BDO, it's like, hey, let's go party up. It's like, nah, dude, I can't party up with you because I'm going to get less EXP and less money. Like, what? That's like the exact opposite fundamental of what makes an MMO, you know? MMO is meant to be played. They're meant to be played with your friends, and BDO is unfortunately not that game. And we've been asking for these changes, and they just don't happen. The only group content you have in this game is gatekeepers and Gyphons, which that's it. You know. The next thing is the economy. Sea hunting was absolutely putting up too much money in the market. But there was a pro with sea hunting. It was group content. It was something to do with your guildmates. And instead of fixing the economy, like they could have just buffed drops and grinding and made life scaling better to compensate. But they didn't do that. They halfway nerfed sea hunting. And sea hunting, you're still able to put out massive amounts of payouts. And I don't think Pearl Abyss knows what's to do. And they don't care. Simple as that. Pearl Abyss doesn't care. You know, pay to win's a big step back. Renown score is a step back. Group content is a step back. The economy is a step back. PvP balance. Has PvP balance gotten better? Well, let's see. The new flavor of the month is Ninja Kuno. And those classes literally kill everything right now in like 1 or 2 hits. And they're all SAI frame. So no. All that really happened is they nerfed the last flavor of the month, introduced new ones, and then they stopped caring about class balance. I think BDO is going steps backwards. The player base is very vocal in what should be changed, and Pearl Abyss is showing the track record of doing the opposite. I don't think this game is going to get any better, to be honest with you guys. So, in conclusion, I think just try to enjoy the game while it lasts, I would say. If you dislike the game, then quit. But if you're having fun with BDO, then keep playing the game by all means. And try to enjoy the game. You know, I'm going to be sticking around for sure. I won't be quitting. Until the next MMO at least. But once the next MMO comes out that has action combat, I will quit this game in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I think a lot of players feel that way. Currently, there's no other MMOs coming out. So, yeah. I really don't know what else to tell you guys, you know. I'm pretty upset with the changes, as I think a lot of you are. I don't know really what to say. Or like what to tell you guys, but to say, you know, have your own opinion. Try to enjoy the game. If you dislike it, then leave. But we're way past the point of trying to petition Pearl Abyss to care, because they're not going to care and they never will. Just let this game die, and when it dies, Pearl Abyss will just be another Arcage. The next Tryon, you know? But that's really it, all I have to say for this video. Nonetheless, enjoy this little trailer I got for you.